ready to go do this? Come on, Peanut.
Today we're going with Tom here to go address the hot water tank. So we're gonna bring you guys along with us, and so just enjoy the ride and we'll see how this thing goes. It's always good to have you guys with us to experience what goes on in a day here with Tom. We're gonna head to the store and pick up a valve because we believe that the valve is cracked, and so that's where we're gonna be heading right now. Is that correct, Tom?
It is correct. The other water heater froze this year, and it froze and cracked the brass valve that shuts it off at the water heater. So we're going to get a valve, replace it, and then replace the water heater for them.
And the nice thing is that it's got a joiner right up above it, so there's no cutting or anything, let's hope. And then we're gonna just take those apart. It should just come apart really easy.
Well, this cut out real good last night and smoothed out.
Oh, what is that, the road?
Yeah, the driveway here was just full of holes.
So you plowed it with the skid steer?
Yeah, I got the skid steer and cut the holes out, cut it deeper than what the hole was, and then put the dirt back in, the rock back in. So hopefully that'll fix the hole problem.
Yeah, I noticed that it was nice and smooth coming in today. It was, because there were like a lot of holes there at the gate, and that's probably because that gate's only open on the one side, so all those holes generate right there.
We've had a lot of rain, no snow. It was too warm, so we've had a lot of rain this winter.
Yeah, February's been kind of weird, hasn't it?
Yeah, January.
January, yeah, it's not even February actually. My bad. Yeah, it is still January. It's just coming up on the end of it, so it is kind of warm for this time of the year.
Show this over here. We usually have snow on that mountain there until May. It's almost gone. Perfect.
What you got there, Nikki?
So it shouldn't, knock on wood, it shouldn't take very long.
I don't have wood.
Yeah, you do. It's in your head.
Alright, we'll be normal. Just call us until it's ready to be at the shop.
All right, sounds good. Whatever.
Hi, Donnie. How's it going? It's good to see you.
Yeah.
Enjoying your days?
I didn't recognize you.
Awesome. Yeah. How's it going?
Yeah, no, you came up and fixed my pipe trailer, right?
Yeah.
I was over there listening, kind of with my head down, and I heard you go, I think this is above my pay grade. And I'm like, what? And I'm always joking.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, anyway, good seeing you guys.
Yes,
Yeah, you
yes.
too.
It's good seeing you too, Donnie.
Yeah.
As always.
Yeah.
Doing some repairs there?
Yeah, you know what I'm doing? I'm building bird nests. We're part of the NRCS project. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's good. That's good.
Real important.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, so.
Yeah, so you never know what's going to come out of my mouth.
Yeah. Right.
Come on, we'll say hi. Nico's over there. Nico's over there. Hey, Peanut, how are you? Come on. What are you? You want to say hi to me no more? Peanut. What's going on, Peanut? Yes, something smells funny here. There's something more important right there. Yeah. I need a half-inch threaded ball valve. Okay. It's half-inch? Yeah. One of them brass plastic. Oh, the one that's almost brass threaded. They had it in the room in the back of their closet where it got cold. It looked bigger than that, didn't it?
Half inch. Yeah, I believe it was half inch when we were over there. That's
Yeah,
what
it
it
was-
said on it. So if you think it was a different size, we could just pick it up, maybe, I don't know, and bring it
This
back
could
if
be
we don't
cool.
need it. Oh, I think it was definitely this one here, the half inch.
Okay, I think that's a little.
That's all?
I need some white thread tape.
I got them in there on the front.
Okay.
50 gallon.
50 gallon?
Yeah, I think it's 100 gallon. I think there.
50 gallon, so 50 times 8.58. That's how heavy that is.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say the same thing. My brain neurons ain't firing that well right yet. I haven't had enough coffee, so I'm not going to do the calculation myself either.
You're welcome.
Now that's a coffee cup. Nikki's over here looking for a treat, and normally they give her one in the side there, and she's like, where's mine? Well, I didn't get nothing at the store.
He didn't give me one.
You can see how she's looking around like, what about me?
Luckily, I've got you these yet today. Well, now you're gonna be picky?
One of the nice things about being down here at the shop is there's always these little jobs that you get to go out onto to learn all these new things. And here in a small town, you got to be versatile in the things that you know and the things that you're willing to do. So, especially in the wintertime, finances are tough to come by at times. And so, if you're not versatile in your job opportunities that arise, then it could make for a pretty tough winter.
The more hungry you are, the more you're willing to do different things.
I agree with you, Tom. Yeah, absolutely. You want a bite? You want a bite? You want a bite? You want a bite? Give it me. Give it me. Give it me.
Holy oak.
So we are arriving here at the house where the hot water tank is at. We just think that their valve had frozen and broken, and so we bought a new valve, and we're also going to be changing out their hot water tank today too, as well at the same time.
Could be better than to have to do this.
Right. Is there a drain in there? In that room to drain that hot water tank?
To drain the water?
Yeah, drain the hot water out.
Well, they have a little thing right here. I don't know if it's gonna do anything or not. I'm gonna have to move this right here because it's just a little drain that the guy put in here. Gonna have to open a little channel so the water run out this way. Oh, so plugged up too.
Dig a little trench, kind of in the same tune as take a little trip.
That's good. That's good. I like that.
I have a bottle right in the side of the drain, plugging it up so the mice won't crawl into it. On the other side,
Yeah,
that's it. I need to go shut the water off though.
Okay. So they got this here wrapped up. So you turn this valve right here, it starts peeing out of the side. So it's brass. That's the first thing it'll break. That's the first thing it'll break when it gets cold, is brass. Copper will expand a little bit before it breaks. But they also destroyed the water heater when it froze. So now we're just gonna take this valve out, take this line here off, take this line here off, and then right here. And drain the water heater, pull it out, and bring the new water heater in. I'm trying to move this, it's plastic, I think I'm gonna break it off. So, I'm just gonna crack it.
drain to there. I think there's calcium buildup in this. I'm trying to poke the calcium out of the way, or maybe break it up. It's trying.
Yeah, so it's full of calcium. See, you can see it all over my hand. And as we take that out, you can see how it's just plugged up. And that's what's, we got to get that out, or so it'll drain properly, or we can't get that tank out. It's going to take a little.
Oh, dang.
That's that.
So this here is an amazing thing that Marianne is doing here. She's actually preparing burritos here as we're over here getting ready to change out this hot water tank. It's really amazing when communities do this for one another, you know, stuff like that, and you get to come over here and do this work for them, and then they feeding us too. It's really a blessing. Oh, the tortillas?
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
oh, not homemade, but
no.
they're good.
That's give me arthritis. But they'll be done in a little bit. And I have salsa too. It's probably a little bit hot, but it'll be.
Got a lot of sand in it. I keep poking it so the sand will come out.
So while we're letting this drain here, we want to go ahead and change that valve, or
Yeah, we would pull it off. It's like glue. I don't know what kind of tape this is, but it's pretty good.
So can you explain to us what you're doing there, Tom? Sure, for the audience, so they know what's going on there, our friends are at home.
Well, there's a fitting that's soldered to this pipe. I'm just trying to get to this fitting so I have a place to like this right here, where you put a pipe wrench on it and then put a crescent wrench on here and then loosen it up without twisting the pipe up. Like it's been on here a while. She got loose.
Whoop, 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 whoop. Right, yeah. And it could have been too. So yeah, so for now I turn the water back on, and now there's no leaking. So we are certain that it was the valve. It was cracked on this. So as soon as this drains, we'll be able to get this out and get their new hot water tank in, and then get it all hooked back up. So we're removing these from this one, and then we will reinstall them on the new one. The next time you see these, they'll be on the new tank when we put it in here. Genie in a bottle.
That's from the UPS.
Right, yeah. That was a big oops.
I told them, what did you stole that from? I said, no, I found it on the side of the road.
You're right.
Is the all the elements are the same, or are they totally different in each?
Oh, they'll be different.
They'll be different.
The old one to the new style. I mean, it's the same thing. It's kind of like, I think you can just change it through a port, right? You just unscrew it, and it's just a long element in it. But the bad thing is they sit toward the bottom. When they fill up with sand and sediment.
I was thinking take those elements off and use them on this one right here, just in case. But
I mean, they should screw in.
I'm sure they're different though.
They should screw in the same, but I'm sure they're different.
Well, it looks like it's about ready to get out of here now, so we'll just get that dolly back in here and see if we can just drag this thing out. Okay, here. Inside you there. Watch your feet.
Pretty tight.
I really need to get my shoes. I hope that's not any bigger.
Pipe broke off? Oh no, it's got the
I don't know what that
plastic tubing in there.
but yeah. That's like, I think it's for an MPT.
Scared the heck out of me. I've noticed.
Yeah. Well, if that was any longer, we'd have to take it outside.
You want to bring it out here instead? Maybe it might be in your way. No?
Yeah, that's good there.
Okay.
Let's get a little reposition.
So what happened there was Tom bumped that valve handle right there, and was trying to take a shower right here in the hot water tank room.
Got a little bath. At least the ceiling's washed off now. I mean, we need about 1 inch. If you have like a 1 by 2 of them.
So now what's happening here, Tom? Could you explain that to us? What's going on here?
Yeah, when we put this back in here, the tank's an inch taller than the other one. So when you raise this up, try to get in, we're hitting. There's no room, no clearance.
So you got blocks underneath here. They're 2 inch. Is that correct?
Yep.
And so we're going to pull them out and put some 1 inch blocks in there.
Beautiful. I gotta tape this one up. Got some thread tape on this one now. Screw it down. Move this out of the way real quick.
Now, will you put thread tape on that too, or?
No, this is a union.
Okay.
Brass union that they normally seal themselves off.
Okay.
Leave that all loose a little bit where it'll turn. When you're tightening brass, it's by feel. You don't want to crank it too tight because it will pop it, crack it. Then you just got to do the whole process again.
Okay.
That one's tight. That one's tight. So here's a lot of things that a lot of times people forget about. When you turn this on, go slow with it. Don't crank it, let it run. Because you build what's called head pressure. Your water filling up multiplies your air pressure as it fills up. If you crack it on real hard, it could blow your joints apart.
So now we'll have the water on the valves there inside the home so that the water can flush out the pipes a little bit after being turned back on. So. And here Marianne is preparing these beautiful burritos she makes. Very delicious too.
Thank you. Picture and chili in it.
And there's the key right there. That's salsa verde right there.
Now the key's right here
Yeah.
in the hands.
The main.
So now it's all hooked up for the pipe system here. Looks like we're good, no leaks. Everything's all in working order, it appears here. So how's that?
No. He didn't want to do the electric, made me do the electric, and he said, no, don't leave the power on.
Watch out, it's wet.
I told him I was going to take my shoes off and stand in the water.
That'd be an electrifying experience, wouldn't you say?
It'll warm me up.
I don't trust electricity at all. Especially water and electricity, they don't mix at all, man. That's pretty dangerous. I got sucked by that stuff. And I don't feel good at all.
Don't do this at home.
Okay,
Oh, there'll be a disclaimer at the bottom of it.
We are hot. We are hot.
Professional or not, you do not do this without the power off. Do not do this at home.
On your main power source, don't touch both of them.
Is that one got a ground wire in the bottom?
Right here. Right on top. I'm going to show that in just a second. Just putting the cap back on right now. So this green right here is your ground to earth. And your copper wire is your ground to earth.
You got to be grounded, right? You know?
So
That's what.
Just,
Kind of stops you from getting shook sometimes.
you know, just like everything in life, you got to be grounded. Big deal.
It's okay, it won't hurt you.
Might burn some of this fat off.
You want it? What's that?
Turn this on, it might burn some of this fat off.
Okay, we're gonna turn this on here and see. Maybe we will.
You sure you got power?
Isn't that the power button?
I don't know. I can't see it.
Hold on, what's it say? Let's read it.
It's not a button.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's got to have a power
Oh, wait,
switch.
it's not. It says unlock lock. I don't know, so it's got to be on. That's the power there. That's a power button. I don't know why it's not.
What's here?
I can't see what that is. Let's see.